Braids, there were some discussions this afternoon about Hunter Clark. How far did those discussions go?
Yeah, we did have some discussions. We've been talking with the Saints for a few days now in our attempts to bring Hunter to the club. They've been really strong on their position with a player in contract and they don't want to let him go, which is understandable. Hunter's a very good player and a top-end draft pick for him from a number of years ago. We did put our best foot forward late this afternoon and that got knocked back. So we weren't prepared to use any of our currency in the first round to slide back at all to acquire Hunter, but we had a lot of other currency on the table to get him done, and unfortunately for us, that wasn't enough in the end for the Saints. And as I said, he's a contracted player, and that's their prerogative to keep him.
And there's a lot to play out between now and the end of next year, but you are mentioning he's a contracted player. Is he someone you will keep an eye on next year and wait for season's end?
Yeah, definitely. He's a player of real interest for us, and we were prepared to give up a fair bit this year without touching those other picks that I mentioned. So we place some real value on him as a player. We think he can really help us. So no doubt we'll be following him again next year and see if we can acquire him at the end of next season.
And this brings a conclusion to our trade period. Bear with me here, but we sit now with picks 2, 3, Port Adelaide's future first, 40, 43, 59 and 70, and of course Griffin Logan, Darcy Tucker. How pleased are you with what yourself and the team have been able to achieve?
Yeah, we're in a situation where the Horne-Francis request came through, so ideally we're keeping our players that are top-end talents, but when the request came through and his desire to head back to South Australia, and we probably felt we couldn't get the best out of him if he stayed in Melbourne. So although that was disappointing, we feel like we've put ourselves in a good position to go to the draft this year and next, and pick at the pointy end potentially, and hopefully bring in some really good top-end talents.